Look closely at the sheer extravagance of these antique books. The shining gold, the vibrant colors, the flawless metallic finish. We usually categorize these details as expensive status symbols, commissioned by wealthy elites to signal the prestige of their libraries. But beneath the surface, uneven pulp, full of tube-like gaps between the raw fibers. These gaps act like a sponge. They readily absorb moisture from fluctuations in the humidity, and they trap abrasive microscopic dust from the air. In pre-modern libraries lacking climate control, this unprotected organic surface is practically an invitation for mold, rot, and hungry insects. Without a radical structural intervention, the natural environment relentlessly consumes the book from the outside in. Bookbinders deployed their first layer of technological defense right on those exposed edges, intricate coloring and marbling. Applying heavy liquid dyes directly to raw paper serves a distinctly mechanical purpose. At a microscopic level, these heavy pigments bind directly to the loose, frayed paper fibers. This chemical binding process physically stiffens the edges. It transforms a soft, porous sponge into a much harder, unified barrier against incoming dust. Curious, the complex, chaotic patterns offer a secondary operational advantage. They perfectly camouflage the smudges, dirt, and oils inevitably transferred from human hands over centuries of use. The abstract beauty on the surface is actually a precise, calculated method of physical fortification. For the most valuable texts, binders escalated this defense to the absolute extreme: gold and silver gilding. This technique requires painstakingly applying ultra-thin layers of genuine metallic leaf directly to the edges of the pages. The critical engineering step here is called burnishing. A heavy, smooth tool is dragged across the metal under immense physical pressure, completely flattening the fibrous surface below. This action permanently seals the paper edge, locking it beneath a continuous, smooth metallic shell. Because this armored surface is completely slick, abrasive dust has absolutely zero grip and no entry point between the pages. The dense, non-porous metal also acts as an impenetrable shield, blocking moisture from seeping in and stopping pests from chewing their way into the text block. A gilded edge is a miniature armored vault designed specifically to seal fragile knowledge away from the elements. When we look at rows of surviving antique books lining the shelves of a grand library, we must view them with fresh, analytical eyes. The bookbinders who crafted these objects operated as preservation engineers, fighting a relentless war against decay. In this era of historical design, form and function were completely indistinguishable from one another. The breathtaking beauty of these artifacts is the exact functional mechanism that allowed them to survive long enough to reach us today.